I'm back. Yes, I know it's been a little while. There's been all sorts going on, really. Things going on at work, things going on with the rig, all sorts of bits and bobs. So, unfortunately, I haven't really had time to mash a lot of the videos that I've done together. Plus, I've done a bit of racing, and yeah, just sort of smashed into it, really. Got some good results, some not so great results. There is some footage about. I'll edit that when I get the opportunity and yeah, post it as soon as I can. It may just be a mashup of some of the good, mostly bad points of the last few weeks. But yeah, the main thing is I'm back. So thank you for bearing with me. And yeah, we'll see where we're at on iRacing. So a couple of things that have happened over the last few weeks with regards to iRacing itself. There's been the new update, so Tempest mode or Tempest update. So that essentially is iRacing has decided that they wanted to do rain for the first time ever. So I have gone a little bit quiet the last couple of weeks, but partially because of that. So I managed to get my iRating and my safety rating up on the game, and it's meant that I've been like this close to getting that promotion that I've been talking about for a little while. So today is, as you will see in a minute on my screen, it's the 12th of March. So this is the rollout of Season 2 for 2024 on iRacing. So I'll start it up and we'll see where we're at. So here we go then. So this is the first time I've seen the new UI, the user interface. Not seen it before, but or not since the update. And as you can see by the right hand side of the screen where my cursor is, there's new license categories. So we've now got not only our circuit, so as you can see, dirt road, the usual dirt oval, and then oval, all circuit racing. There's now been the introduction of a sports car class and a Formula car class. So sports car being closed wheel MX5s, like what you see on the screen with the MX5, the Porsche, and the those sort of cars. I'll quickly flick over to some of the cars that I've got. So yeah, if I now, I should be able to filter out Formula car, so anything with open wheel, as you see, and then filter out sports car. You can see that it's mostly the stuff with closed wheel. So yeah, the reason that separated that is because people want to get into formulas, whereas some other people just want to stay with the closed wheel stuff. So yeah, it's an interesting choice. We'll see how it pans out. But as you can also see, I've got new licenses. So yeah, we've gone up. We have now made it to Class C. So in previous, we would have had one license on Class C and then the dirt road on Class C. Now we've got the instant promotion to Class C for both sports car and Formula car based on my previous events. Now, that should open up different series now, a few different series. So we'll take a quick look at the iRacing home. Yeah, you can see I did a little bit of off-road recently just to get that rating up for my dirt circuit. And I'm looking at this and there's a different different way of looking at the multiplayer bit. But yeah, so as you see, TCR, that's new. Not seen that before. iRacing Radical E-Cup. I think I'm going to get involved in that. I've been quite enjoying a bit of the Radical stuff. You saw quite early on in my videos some of the Radical. But yeah, the Ringmeister, that's new. I didn't have that opportunity before. Off-Road Pro 2, so that's a new truck series. and it adds to the MPR, so that'll be good to get involved in. Mazda MX-5 Cup Series. The main point of going up the license category is so that it's not only a more competitive race series or race license, but if you do go into those restricted races or restricted series where those licenses are key, you will find that from what I gather, a lot of the racing will be a lot safer, a lot less sort of bouncing off each other, that sort of stuff. So what is TCR? Let's have a quick look at that then. So that's our touring car series. Of course it is. Bonehead. Yeah, so we've got Audi, yeah, all that good stuff. I'll probably get involved in that at some point. What else we got? So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll take it back to the list. So yeah, I've filtered it down there. You got to the Class C stuff. And yeah, we've got Porsche Cup. Interesting. Formula Lights. I guess that's yeah. So yeah, Super Formula Lights. I haven't got any, or I haven't got one of those cars. Vintage Series. 2 cars. Oh, interesting. Very nice. Yeah, I might get involved in that at some point and get some money together. We've got US Open Wheel C, yeah. Off-Road Pro 2. Ringmeister, so that's the Cadillac. I did have quite a good race with a Cadillac recently, but it takes a lot of getting used to. It's very tail happy, so it's a lot of short shifting, that sort of stuff. Watching your down chain or your downshifts, so you don't lock that back wheel up or those back wheels up. What we got here? Supercars. Okay, so that's we've got the Holden Commodore and the Ford Mustang. I'm lucky. I've got the Commodore already. Might get involved in that at some point. It's difficult again, very tail happy. So all these V8s with a lot of torque. We've got the Sports Car Challenge. What cars we got here? Oh, so LMP style cars. We've got M4 GT4 cars. A lot of GT4 stuff. Porsche Cayman. The Ligier. Oh, okay. So the Ligier that's a bit more sort of LMP style. But yeah, is that Mercedes as well? Nice. So again, that's new content. I've not had the opportunity to race in before, so stick with us, and hopefully we'll get to see that. Stock Car Brazil. Oh, okay. Stock Car Chevrolet Cruze. Stock Car Toyota Corolla. So this, I don't know. That looks like NASCAR type stuff, but on a circuit where you don't just turn left. No offense to anyone that likes that, but yeah. In all fairness, since getting into iRacing and stuff, I've got a newfound respect for NASCAR. They do have a lot to do in what seems like a very simple race. So Pro GT Thrustmasters, so GT2s and GT1s. Nice. And then we've got, the ARX. Nice. Okay, so that's another series I've not looked at before. Dallara, Formula C, Supercars we've already mentioned. LMP3. Okay. There's that Ligier again. Pilot Challenge. 9 different cars. So we've got touring cars, and then we've got GT4s. So it's a multi-class race, basically. Interesting. I do like the look of that. That could be something that I'd like to get into at some point. What we got down here? GP Tour. Mercedes AMG W13E Performance. It's just a shame it's not in Papaya, isn't it? And quiet down all you Mercedes fans. Still a Mercedes engine. Anyway, yeah, IndyCar. Okay, what's this one? So we've got fixed and normal. So essentially, just to narrow that down, fixed basically means that the car cannot be played with. It comes out the box as a setup, and you go and race that setup. There are different levels to that fixed sort of format. It could be that the fixed, except you can change the tire pressures, or with the current weather update, it might be that you can change the tires as well. So, yeah, certainly, it kind of tries to level the playing field a little bit. It's kind of good for me because, yes, I've got a good understanding about things like toe in, toe out, camber, caster, that sort of stuff. And I'll probably do a video in the future about what I know. But yeah, anything like extreme with suspension or any of that sort of stuff. Yeah, I've got a relatively good understanding. But my problem is I have to go from one extreme to the other to notice how the differences apply. So let's say, for example, I'll get in the car and I'll go as hard as it'll be, or as hard as the suspension can be, and then the next setting I'll put it to as soft as it can be, see exactly where I sit or what the differences are, and then try and bring them together until they meet somewhere where I quite like the car to sit. My problem is my consistency. So sometimes I can be quite inconsistent, and therefore I can't tell if I'm getting better because of my setup or I'm getting better because I'm learning to understand the track better. But if you've got any advice or anything like that, just pop it in the comments below. And yeah, I'll give it a bash and maybe make a video about it. And together we can sort of learn this iRacing stuff. And yeah, but we'll see. So yeah, that was just a quick look at the new UI for iRacing, how my licenses have increased, what new series are available to me, and how we can sort of go forward. And see where the new iRacing takes us and the new season takes us. So if you want to keep following or follow what I'm doing, obviously click the follow and like and subscribe, all that sort of stuff. And get involved, and yeah, keep following us through season 2, and see if I can make it to that B class license before the end of the season. I don't think it's unachievable. I think as a racer, I'm pretty clean, and that should stand me in good stead. So, yeah, like, subscribe. I'll also share a couple of the other videos. You'll probably see one up here and up here. Also, I'll put a link into a good friend of mine, Killcams. Put his video link down here. And yeah, he's just done a very, very lengthy video on something like 30,000 kills or something on Serious Sam. So yeah, if you like seeing people slaughtered and don't want to go through all that rubbish of storyline, that's the video. That's the video to watch. But yeah, and yeah, I'll see you again very soon.